Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing? How's everybody's father doing? What's up, y'all? Talk to me. Talk to me. All right, sorry, y'all. How do we feel about Dynamite? What do y'all think? Smooth says AEW's been back since All Out 2021. I would debate that. I'm willing to debate that. They had a dip last year for sure. But yeah, I thought the show was good, y'all. I didn't notice any big differences. I've enjoyed the past few Dynamites. I know a lot of people are saying. I know the titles is AEW back, but what's it called? It's been back, yo. All Out. Yeah, so we gotta talk about All Out and Dynamite because I saw All Out the next day. Orange Cassidy. I like that Orange Cassidy's new catchphrase is "I'm Orange Cassidy and I don't have a catchphrase." That's pretty funny shit. I thought All Out was really good, really good considering the uh the pretty lame build. You got to be honest, the build was actually pretty bad, but the show was one of the best in ring pay per views they've ever done. Personally, it's still like I think I ranked my pay per views yesterday, and yo, what's up? What's up, everyone? I ranked my pay per views yesterday, I think, in my mind, and this is how I have them. I still have All In at number one, and then Forbidden Door, and then Revolution, and then All Out. But all four were really good shows, and then you have Double or Nothing in fifth, which is like a distant fifth. Pierre says I shouldn't judge shows that he shouldn't judge shows before they happen because of All Out. I've seen this sentiment a lot, guys, and nah, fuck that. I'm still gonna have high. I still want the pay-per-views to have great builds. They can't all be like All Out. You know what I mean? And I think the build for Arthur Ashe is going really well, actually, if you ask me. What do you guys think? The build for Arthur Ashe. I'm pretty excited for Wrestle Dream as well. But All Out was good, but it doesn't excuse the shitty build. I'm still gonna hold AEW to a high standard because this is the same company that produced Revolution 2020 and All Out 2021, which was a great pay-per-view with great stories. Remember when I used to be the guy who defended everything AEW does? And now people say I criticize it too much. Isn't that crazy? But no, I enjoyed tonight's show. I enjoyed All Out. I think I hope Collision. Pierre, it's Session. It's called Session. This game. What's it called? I hope Collision still features like the same names. You know what I mean? Jay White, House of Black, Ricky Starks. As the main core of the show, and then yeah, you can throw in people who usually weren't on the show, like for example, John Moxley, the Elite. I don't think the Elite are gonna do that many Collision dates. Still, they'll be on the Collision, I think, for like every now and then. You know what I mean? And I only say that because of scheduling. Like a lot of people don't want to be on the road for 2 days out of the week. Especially those guys, because they have families and stuff, so they'll be on Collision every now and then. Collision is gonna become the Danielson show, actually, guys. So that's why I'm still hopeful for it. Yeah, exactly. They'll be on Collision like the pay-per-view before, or if they miss Dynamite that week, I could see them be doing Collision like that same week too. There's gonna be a lot more flexibility. But there will also be more, how do you say? I know people are reporting that the brand split is like essentially over. But some people's schedules just line up better with only doing Collision, like Bryan Danielson, for example. But yeah, I'm super hyped for MJF Samoa Joe, guys. Hangman and Swerve, that shit's gonna be sick. I really appreciated what Hangman said today about teachers. My sister is a teacher, so that's really appreciated. Andrade and House of Black. You know what? I was I made a post today on X, aka formerly known as Twitter. That, what's it called? I would love if Malachi Black finally becomes a singles guy, bro. And I know the reason why he hasn't for this past, like, his whole AEW run was because his back was so bad. Like he was considering retiring, or he thought he was gonna have to retire. Actually, it was that bad. Like he wasn't gonna have a choice. But he's doing much better now. So yeah, I made a post today saying that with the absence of CM Punk, we need more guys who have been in the company for a while now to step up. Guys like Andrade, guys like Swerve, guys like Malachi. Put them all in the main event finally. Like freshen up the main event scene. You know what I mean? Because as much as I have enjoyed these first few years of AEW, like the main event scene like needs new faces now. You know what I mean? MJF being the champion was the start of that. Roosh is another guy who needs to be pushed to the moon. So like all those guys, since you have Collision still, push them on Collision. You know what I mean? Roosh, Andrade. I really want to see Malachi Black get a singles run, guys. I feel like a lot of people have forgotten how good he is. Like when that guy came in, I was so certain that he was a future world champion in AEW. Is Wardlow alive? Yes, he is. A push for Dalton Castle. Yeah, like this is what I've been saying about since Cody left. I've been saying Tony Khan needs to do dream matches while he still has these wrestlers, because like now that Punk's gone, you know, we missed out on some dream matches there. Like we don't know who the next wrestler who's gonna leave is. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen. If you know, like God forbid, like you know what I mean. Like we don't lose anybody. Like put these guys in dream matches. You know what I mean? And especially with more pay-per-views a year now, Tony Khan is gonna have to. Yeah, Tony Storm is doing great work. Honestly, I can see her being the first 3-time women's champ. Well, no, actually, you know what? She'll probably go for the TBS title, honestly. Or do you guys think Tony Storm's above the TBS title at this point? What do you guys think? Should she be the first ever 3-time women's champ, or should she become TBS title? MJF is gonna stay for sure. I'm willing to bet money on it. Ooh, I'm gonna escape this. Pierre, you asked in general, how is life? Life is good, my friend. Life is good. What about you, man? Yeah, can you guys believe that WWE fired Samoa Joe twice? Twice, bro, not just once. They rehired him and then fired him again. And then I saw someone say, well, to be fair, he's injury prone. And I replied to that person, how many times has Samoa Joe been injured in AEW? Exactly. They should have just been patient with him. Pierre, I'm glad to hear you're doing well as well. That's what's up. Ah, shit. More Eddie Kingston. I agree. I think they're gonna do Emi Sakura versus Soraya at not at Grand Slam, but at, it'll probably be what, at Wrestle Dream. Will Tranquilo go to LA? Nope. I'm not making any trips for a while. No Bucks and Kenny felt weird. I think Kenny was oh wait, no, he wasn't, right? No, he wrestled at All Out. I was gonna say, I thought he was sick, but no, he's not. Tony Khan's booking of Kenny Omega kind of frustrates me, because I wish he would give him more in-ring live promo time and have him build feuds like that. Because dude, Kenny is like arguably like your most beloved guy in the company. You know what I mean? Like, send that guy to the ring and have him cut promos, bro. For the people who say Kenny can't cut a promo, I say you're full of shit. I've heard Kenny cut some really good promos. I'm tired of Jericho, honestly. Sammy needs to be doing his own thing, y'all. I don't know how many times I've said this in like the past year. That was my problem with that's why I can't call All Out an all-timer pay-per-view like a lot of you are calling it. Not this year's All Out, because the build wasn't that good. The build to Omega versus Takeshita was horrendous. That match could have been like it started off so promising, the build, but Tony Khan really fumbled the build to Takeshita versus Omega. Oh, this guy. You know what? I think is it a hot take to say that Tony Khan in general just fumbled like the Elite reunion against the Blackpool Combat Club? He didn't book enough singles matches between the two groups, in my opinion. We 100% should have gotten Omega versus Danielson at some point, even before Forbidden Door, before his injury. So yeah. Ah, this guy. Ospreay, Hiromu, and Zack Sabre Jr. Dude, at this point, Ospreay's all elite, isn't he? Who do I think takes the title off Max? Call me naive, but I think it's still gonna be Adam Cole. Is that weird? But now that MJF is a full-blown like babyface, like 100% now, then it could be anyone, honestly. It can be anyone that they want it to be. It could be Swerve. It could be Jay White. At this point, I don't see MJF dropping the belt until Eddie Kingston. Yeah, Eddie Kingston as well. But you know what? I think Tony Khan's going to settle on giving Eddie Kingston the Ring of Honor World title. And I think he's going to think that's enough. When do I think MJF will lose? I think he's going to hold it until... I bet you he's going to hold it until next year. Because when they announced that he re-signed, I think they're going to want him as their champion. So we only got like, what, 4 months left until then. So I think they can pull it off. 4 months, 2 pay-per-views. Someone said he's gonna hold it till All In next year and lose it to Ospreay. Honestly, that'd be crazy. A reign that long, like AEW's version of what Roman Reigns. Were you guys here for my last stream, the one where we were talking about CM Punk getting fired? I lost like 60 subscribers because of it. I thought that shit was funny. MJF hasn't called it the Reign of Terror in how long? Especially now that he's babyface. Dude, it's no longer the Reign of Terror. I can't remember the last time he called it that. Who is this? Made Punk stands mad. No, it was actually the opposite. People, non-Punk fans were mad at me because they said I was making excuses for him. But I'm not even going to talk about that shit no more. All stands are bad, honestly. Punk stands, Elite stands, WWE stands. If you're a regular fan, that doesn't apply to you. Obviously, there's a difference between a fan and a stan. I mean, did y'all see what Hangman had to post on Instagram? People were taking it too far. Ah, shit. Alright, I'm gonna move on. I knew Dynamite was gonna be okay because Dynamite has been good like for the past few months. Dynamite's not my concern. I just hope Collision can keep up the momentum. And I'm glad that ooh, nice. I'm glad that Danielson is basically gonna run the show because his philosophy, I think, is a good one for wrestling. What if I'm a mark but for music? That's fine. Pepsi's a soft drink was actually a really funny sign. You see, that's the difference. Well, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. I was just gonna say I can laugh at CM Punk despite being his fan. You know what I mean? Like, some need to learn how to be able to laugh at their favorite wrestlers, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Pepsi is a soft drink. Was a that shit was clever. Honestly, I know people are passionate over the Coke Pepsi debate. I don't give a shit, honestly. I'll drink both. I know both have its distinct taste. But what's it called? I'll drink both. I really don't care. Do y'all have? Because someone in the chat just said that Coke is better. Honestly, I'll drink the two of them. Water is better. Actually, yes. Guys, drink water. Drink your water, guys. Jarritos better than Coke and Pepsi. That's actually facts. That's facts. Hold on, let's go somewhere else, y'all. Kenny's way of drinking, yeah, that shit was funny. Mountain Dew better than both? Smooth, you're a wild man. I've always thought Mountain Dew was just okay. I'll have it if it's there, but I would never like choose it. You know what I mean? I like how everybody's just bringing up their favorite drinks now. I think Pierre said orange juice is better. Honestly, orange juice is another thing where I'm not that big of a fan of. I'll drink it, but yeah, I'm not sure, man. Have y'all tried Starry? Like the Pepsi's version of Sprite? Cause you know, Coke does Sprite, and then Pepsi does Starry. That's the real debate, y'all. Someone said OC is mid? Hell no. Orange Cassidy is goated, bro, especially after All Out. I don't see how anyone can hate. 7-Up is just syrup compared to Starry and Sprite. I haven't had a 7-Up in a good while. Someone said Starry is the GOAT. Hell yeah. At least someone. At least someone agrees. Bro, AEW should do 7-Eleven cups, says Coco. That's a good idea. Horchata better than all those drinks, says Kevin. Ah, I missed. Did y'all see the report that Punk might... Well, no, not that he might. I don't want to spread misinformation, but then he's open to joining Impact. I don't even think that shit's true. It just made me laugh though. Enough of real brands. What's your guys' favorite? What's your guys' favorite knockoff soda? Like Mount Shasta or some shit like that. Con unos tacos, bro. Says Kevin. Honestly, yeah, Kevin, that should hit the spot. I think Sean Ross Sapp said it best. If he goes to Impact, it would have to be for the love of the game, bro. Like, because obviously they can't afford him, right? It would have to be for the love of the game. Just because you know. Orange Crush and Orange Fanta. Orange Fanta, that's not a knockoff though here. So I think that's an official. But Orange Crush, no, Crush is also an official brand. Someone said Dr. K goes hard. The wrestling version of Messi to Miami. Any chance New Japan take some? Supposedly Punk wanted to do the G1. Honestly, I know people are gonna say he'll get injured, and he might, but I just want to see it for like the vibes. Realistically, if he goes anywhere, it's WWE. What about candy bars? Ooh, that's a good question. I freaking love. It's not a candy bar, but it is candy. I love Reese's Cups, y'all. For an actual bar, I guess I would say Butterfinger. Someone said Twigs. Oh, another Twigs. Snickers. Snickers is good. Hell yeah, smooth. Someone said edibles. Hey, you do your thing. You do your thing. Snickers is good. The only candy bar that I wouldn't have, I guess, is Almond Joy. Ah, shit. All right, let's move on. Hershey's, only if it has peanuts. Those cookies and cream Hershey bars, yeah. I used to be obsessed with those when I was a kid, actually. Mr. Beast's Feastables? I actually haven't tried them. Have y'all tried Mr. Beast's candy bars? They can't be that good, right? I mean, they sell them at Walmart. Hershey's taste like vomit? Damn, y'all are getting crazy. Carlos Quinto. Is Mr. Beast Burger still a thing? Nah, they got shut down. Pierre says white chocolate over dark chocolate. Dark chocolate depends for me. Favorite Mexican candy? Ooh, Kevin, don't get me started, bro. A ver. Shit. I like mazapanes. I like, is mazapan even a candy? Yeah, it is, huh? Hell yeah, Kevin, same. Arroz con leche, though? Someone said. Jamoncillo. Sounds good. Anything with tamarindo, honestly, is good to me. Dr. Thunder is actually pretty good. I think that's a legit knockoff. Like damn, they must have stolen the formula. Have y'all tried the tamarindo jarritos? WWE ice cream bars at gas stations? Are they still selling them? I know they brought them back like kind of recently, right? Ooh! Someone said, glad Punk got fired. Sorry, tranquilo. That's okay. I'm pretty much over it at this point. What I prefer now, guys, now that Punk's gone, I wish just that my favorite wrestlers get pushed. So basically, if you guys weren't here earlier, I mentioned Rouge. I mentioned Malachi Black. Now that his back is getting better, give those guys singles runs. Push Swerve. Push all those guys. Those are, so I guess the who would I say my top 3 that I really want to see get pushed? Rouge, Malachi, Ricky Starks. I know I'm missing somebody. Andrade, and who else? Malachi Black versus Kenny Omega. I've been wanting to see that match since Malachi joined AEW, bro. Someone said, since I'm standing Rouge now, he's gonna leave in 2 years. That shit's totally gonna happen, isn't it? It happened with Cody, it happened with Punk. I gotta stand people I don't like now so we can get rid of them, guys. I'm gonna stand QT Marshall. Churros are good as hell, dude. Yeah, you know what? If Andrade keeps acting up, then... But no, he was doing good, bro. He was doing good on Collision. I think it's just the fact that, I think we all know, right? He's going through a divorce. Smooth. Hell no. I could already see it, though. I could already see it, man. Burritos or tacos? Remove one? Shit. I love burritos, honestly. I love tacos too, but I think you have way more freedom with burritos. You know what I mean? You can put like a bunch of different stuff in them compared to tacos. Well, that's also you can do the same with tacos too. Damn, I don't know. Burritos clear? Yeah, okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one saying burritos. I can't see shit, guys, when it's night. Okay, there we go. Where are we? Okay. Let's escape this little ledge right here. Quesadillas, that is a good choice, Pierre. Smooth just asked favorite cereal. It's funny you asked that because my next video, I got a sponsor. But the video's not out yet, so I think I get to say my favorite cereal on here. What's it called? That's a hard question. You know what cereal I really love, guys? Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good, but I was gonna say French Toast Crunch, the one that's shaped like bread. You guys remember that one? Do they still sell it? Purple Fruity Loops. Yo, these people don't let me skate, bro. Would I change from PS5 to PC? Yeah, I would. That one just tastes like maple. That's the good part, though. Ah, shit. They still do. Okay. Someone says. You know what other cereal I really like, guys? Honeycomb. Chocolate Rice Krispies is crack to me, says Smooth. The New Day cereal, Bootios, right? It's funny you asked me about that. I had just remembered about Bootios like recently. I was like, I can't believe that was actually a thing. But the New Day made it work. Mini wheats are good. Cereal with dry fruit on it. And old people cereal. Yo, that's what's up. I'm not gonna judge you for that. That sounds good if anything. That's what we should all be doing, honestly. Someone asked for my favorite Malachi singles match. In AEW or like in general, because he had a really good match with what's his name? Bro, Malachi Black has only had 10 singles matches in what, 2 years? Isn't that crazy? In AEW, probably the third Cody match. I was convinced that Cody was gonna turn heel after that match. It never happened. Cereal with banana slices. Cody will never turn heel. Well, no, not anymore. Oh, that's true, huh, Smooth? You were at a Grand Slam. Are waffles and pancakes the same? Nah. They have distinct tastes and stuff, so. Texture, build. They're two completely different things, I would say. I like both, but honestly, I think I prefer waffles. If I had to choose. Pierre says the scissoring belts made me cry of laughter. Damn, Smooth, no way you were cheering on Cody back then. Remember with the long ass cape he came out with at that show? That shit was ridiculous, bro. Y'all did hear what Cody said, right? About his last few months in AEW? That he was a heel? And I was like, bullshit, dude. I mean, that's what I said, you know, like, I had been saying, I guess I was coping to, so my theory could be right. I was like, no, guys, Cody is heel. The heel turn is him not turning heel. Where's the Tony character going? We're just entertaining, well, not chat. I think she's gonna win a title for sure. Singles title. Smooth. Someone asked Skate 3. Nah, this is a session. I'm waiting for Skate 4, so I'm playing session for like the next year while Skate 4 comes out. Yo, they should put Darby Allin in Skate 4. I've been trying to campaign for that since they announced Skate 4. Did I ever tell you guys? I don't think I've ever said this. So, but since you guys are like the exclusive group of the live stream, what's it called? I got confirmation that Cody did see my videos, all of them. This was right before he debuted. Right before he debuted in WWE. Do a coffin drop. I wish. Yeah. Yeah, he saw him. I won't say exactly what was said, but he he saw him. He saw him, and I was like, "Damn it, bro!" I was like, "Damn it!" I was like, "Why couldn't have you stuck with the plan?" But I feel like this topic always comes up, but um, he left because of not because of creative, surprisingly. Oh shit! Is that good enough for you? Coffin drop at least. He didn't leave because of creative, or a lot of people were trying to say that Cody left because of Punk. It wasn't Punk either, actually. Those guys were actually like on good terms when Cody left. Yo, just knocking all these people out. For once, Rampage looks decent, doesn't it, guys? This Friday. Isn't it crazy that Samoa Joe? No, wait. I was gonna say he didn't wrestle. He didn't wrestle on Dynamite, but he's wrestling on Rampage, and then he's wrestling on Collision as well. Cody versus Punk was like my dream feud back in 2021. Imagine I get it, but in WWE, the darkest timeline. But it's all good, yo. It's all good. Smooth, what do you mean we? I'll be watching. I'll be watching and making what's it called? I'll be making video essays on WWE. So guys, don't be surprised if when Punk joins WWE, if these live streams start getting infested with WWE stands, because I'm gonna start making why the Bloodline is a masterpiece videos. Planet Productions 2.0, exactly. Live stream on Saturday or not? I think so. Why the Bloodline is a masterpiece. Why WWE 100 reasons why WWE is better than AEW. I'm already cooking all these videos up, guys. Ooh, manual. Does Cody like my video? Someone asked. He said he did. Judgment Day better than Bullet Club Gold. Ooh, thank you for the video idea. I'm definitely gonna do that. The Bloodline is better than the Hangman Saga, I fear. Why Seth is better than Omega? I can't even read that seriously. Ah, crap, I can't go over there. Oh, smooth. Hell no. What are my expectations for builds now that there's so many pay-per-views, like 7 plus several high Dynamites? That's a good question. I think they did a good job building up Grand Slam tonight. Yo, Roderick Strong, I wanted to talk about him. He's doing incredible work, y'all. Why MJF is Miz 2.0. Would I make a video on modern day kayfabe? I don't know. I don't know if I can tackle that topic well. I'll tell you what I am working on, guys. It's not nothing crazy, but I'm gonna do videos on every single year in AEW so far, and they're gonna be like hour-long videos each. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be like documentaries. I'm not just gonna talk about the creative. I'm gonna talk about everything that happened backstage and everything that I've heard since then. You know what I mean? And that way, I guess we have it on file, like as like mini documentaries. I think 2019 will be the easiest year to cover, just because there was less shows, and that's when the company was barely coming up. Smooth, don't even tell me, bro. I'm already imagining the 2021 AEW video. That shit might end up being 2 hours, honestly. But I was also thinking about the 2022 one, and damn, that one's gonna be filled with lots of drama. Trust me. Austin Theory. Do you guys think AEW will ever have a night like All Out 2021 again? And I don't mean like I don't mean that it has to be like a show better. What I mean is that night it felt like AEW was the #1 company in the world, bro. That's what I mean. I think All In was the closest we ever got to All Out 2021. But I was thinking about it, and I'm like, damn, it's going to take a while before we ever get that feeling again. Because I remember just being in the arena for All Out 2021. Like, if you guys go on, like, I read up on AEW's pay-per-views on Wikipedia for like whenever I'm making a video, right, to research and shit. And then when you get to the All Out 2021 one, it's crazy because like you read the description, and it says, I think it's the only AEW pay-per-view so far that says, since it's airing, it's widely considered one of the greatest wrestling pay-per-views of all time. And I'm like, damn, that shit's true. So what I mean is like I think there will be better shows than All Out 2021, but what I mean is like the feeling that, will there ever be a night like that night where it felt like AEW was literally the most important wrestling company in the world? Yeah, I agree that if All In had a better build, it would have felt that way. Either way, I think it got pretty close. Because it was crazy to see that stadium. It was crazy to see Wembley sold out like that. Smooth says Full Gear 2023 going to be that show. I think it would be that show if they bring in Mercedes. And I was going to say, nah, it's because, nah, dude, not Edge. Maybe it's just me. Red says Full Gear 2021 was better than All Out 2021. That's a pretty common sentiment. But I would still argue that even if Full Gear 2021 was better, All Out 2021 still felt bigger. You know what I mean? One could have been better, but I think All Out just felt like... I can't even put it into words, guys. Yeah, Edge is great, don't get me wrong. Even as like a non-fan, I can say he's popular, he's great, he's a big name. But he's not on the level of like a Punk or a Danielson or an Adam Cole. Yeah, I agree. Like Edge doesn't do it for me, y'all. Like I'm sorry for any Edge fans. It sucks because I know that feeling now with All Out 2021. I'm always gonna be comparing every pay-per-view to that pay-per-view, as in like, hell yeah, it was a sick show, but did it have that feeling? Yo, Romney's actually made a good point. Double or Nothing 2019 was pretty sick. I think Double or Nothing 2019 was the biggest, was also gave me that feeling, but obviously that was the first AEW show. They had John Moxley debuting. That shit felt massive, dude. That shit felt massive. Up until All Out 2021, I would say that Double or Nothing 2019 was like the most important show. Revolution 2020 clears Double or Nothing 2019. Smooth, I don't think that's that crazy of an opinion, but I would still I would still put Double or Nothing ahead, in my opinion at least. Only because John Moxley debuting was a huge deal. Literally a Shield member, you know, leaving WWE in his prime to join the new promotion during their first show. I think people forget just how big it was when John Moxley joined AEW. It was like a huge fucking deal, dude. And then, but yeah, All Out 2021. All Out 2021 featured Bryan Danielson and Adam Cole debuting literally minutes within each other, bro. Like, Tony Khan was on the craziest cocaine that night. And then CM Punk had just returned to that night. Like, yeah, like, I just don't think two big stars will ever have... Two big stars in their prime will ever have their contracts expiring at the same time like that again. Yo, what the... He drank 10 White Claws, and then the double debut happened. You know what the craziest part was about the ending to All Out 2021? The show ended with AEW chants. It didn't, like, the show didn't end with, like, it didn't end with Punk chants. It didn't end with Omega chants. It didn't end with Adam Cole chants or Bryan Danielson chants. The show ended with AEW chants. I remember that shit was legendary, bro. And plus, in 2021, they were filling buildings like... They were selling out every arena, man. It was crazy. Smooth, I remember that. CM Punk returned to AEW, or he debuted, I'm sorry, and then WWE countered it with Brock Lesnar and Becky Lynch, which was nowhere near as big. That shit was honestly, like, pretty pathetic of them. AJ is sadly washed. And that's my GOAT. I don't think Seth Rollins is ever going to join AEW. I don't think he would ever leave WWE. I just don't see it happening. If any main eventer right now in WWE were to leave, it would be Drew McIntyre. And that's about it. Even then, I'm not that big of a Drew fan. He's good. Don't get me wrong. I never slander him because he's actually, what I've seen of him, he's pretty good. But Drew McIntyre, I think, is the only main eventer right now. And that's only because his contract is almost up, so we'll see. Matt Riddle gonna leave? Nah. Red, why are you always typing in all caps? That's just pretty funny. Dolph Ziggler in AEW? Hell no. Keep that guy away, please. Walter in AEW would be so sick, bro. Holy shit. He's by far WWE's best wrestler. I would love to see Walter in AEW. Chad Gable to AEW would actually be cool too. Kevin says Candice in AEW. Ziggler Bros and Cutler for the trios titles. You just know Tony Khan would actually do that. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I wish Cody would eventually come back to finish the actual story, which is winning the AEW World Title. But I don't like. That's right now. That's one of my biggest like pipe dreams. You know what I mean? That's has a low chance of happening. But what's it called? I don't know. I think he's gonna stay in WWE. Plus, I don't think Brandy will ever want to step foot in AEW again. Frankly. Smooth, exactly. Like, all of Cody's problems, he did to himself in AEW. Punk in AEW again? I doubt it. Unless something, like, very radical happens. I'm not sure. The only way I see Punk coming back to AEW is if Tony Khan somehow loses control of the company. But there would also need to be significant changes on Punk's part too, obviously. Marco Stunt in AEW again. Red, why you type in all caps, bro? And no, Marco Stunt, no, not in AEW anymore. No more. Well, the Elite aren't leaving to WWE anytime soon. Their new deals, I think, are for 4 years, so they're gonna be here a long time. You know what's strange, guys? Do you guys remember when Tony Khan said like Malachi Black signed like a, I think he said he signed like a 7-year deal with AEW, and then Malachi Black said that's not true. Like Tony Khan wouldn't be lying. I think it's just like a what do you call it what do you call it, like a trivial issue where he probably signed for 6, and the 7th year is probably like Tony Khan has the choice to opt out. But I can't believe that I think Adam Cole and Malachi Black signed 7-year deals in 2021. So that's what I'm saying, that Tony Khan needs to use him now that his back is getting better. Did Kyle sign a big deal too? I'm not sure about Kyle's contract. Yeah, do you guys remember how Malachi Black was released by WWE and then he showed up 30 days later in AEW instead of 90? That shit was crazy. Like even he couldn't believe it. Red's response to me asking why he's always typing in caps. I don't know, but something is wrong with my keyboard. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Malachi should get a push? Am I alone in this? I'm thinking this. I think he could fill the void left by Punk, as in like aesthetic wise. Yeah, he needs to be healthy first. Some guy said I'm the only one. Oh, okay, he was kidding. Dude, it's because AEW is stacked with talent, bro. I want Roosh to come back soon, too. Honestly, now that House of Black have actually won the trios titles and stuff, I hope that they can still stay together, but have them in their individual feuds. You know what I mean? Same goes for LFI. Have Roosh be like the main event guy of the group, and then the other guys be his like his goons. LFI versus the Elite, yeah, that's gonna be sick. Roosh versus Moxley in a street fight in actual Mexico City street. You know those bastards would do it. Hold on. Malachi versus Andrade. I thought we were gonna get that match at All In. The pendulum is swinging towards WWE now. I can't lie, it has been, but AEW has the chance to 2021 was without a doubt AEW's year. 2022 I think was WWE's year. This year I feel like both promotions slowed down. But I think AEW has a chance to take it. Obviously, if WWE signs Punk, they're gonna feel like they won the year. But I don't know. AEW has done some crazy shit. I think AEW wins automatically because of All In, honestly. Malachi should have been in the tournament. But unless they have bigger plans for him, then I'm cool with it. I'm not gonna complain yet. Malachi full feud with Jericho. That's the type of shit Jericho would force. What has the Fed done this year? Honestly, nothing. I'm trying to think. At least last year, they signed Cody. They the whole bloodline shit really took off with Sami Zayn. This year they squandered Sami Zayn and Cody back to back. Honestly, okay, Romney makes a good point. Walter is WWE's saving grace right now. I think in general, like what company has the most momentum right now, WWE or AEW? Like not in perception, I guess, because obviously if you AEW is the alternative, you can't really compare ratings and stuff. In perception, who's winning? I forgot about LA Knight actually, but they're not using him well, are they? Hold on, guys. Is this skate? Says someone. Why are you yelling? Nah, it's session. Misfeeds. LA Knight versus The Miz? That's trash. Honestly, I think both companies, putting all biases aside, perception-wise, I think both companies still have the chance to win the year. The only reason why I would give AEW the edge is because of All In. That was a huge win for them. But then the Punk stuff happened immediately after, and yeah. Took a few points off there. What's pay-per-view of the year so far? Backlash. Backlash is pay-per-view of the year so far. Every time Red's messages come up now, I laugh because I just read it like someone's yelling at me because they're in all caps. But now, in all seriousness, I think my personal show of the year is All In. Honestly, I thought All In was crazy good. Forbidden Door is my number 2 pay-per-view of the year. If Danielson versus Okada, if Danielson hadn't broken his arm, and he still did good with a broken arm, mind you, and they had like a for sure classic, then Forbidden Door would have probably been my show of the year. But nah, it's All In for sure. Revolution was so good. Since it happened in March, I feel like people are forgetting. But dude, Revolution is in my top 3 for sure. Wrestle Kingdom, actually, yeah, you're right. Wrestle Kingdom was a good show. What's my match of the year so far? Says Kevin. It's a tie between Omega Osprey won at Wrestle Kingdom, and MJF Danielson at Revolution, Iron Man. Literally, the reason why I put that Iron Man match so high is because I went into that match thinking there's no way that Danielson is winning. Like I was 100% sure, you know what I mean? Like 200% sure. And then they got me. Those fuckers got me. I was convinced towards the end that Danielson was actually going to win. Justin, appreciate you coming through. Have a good night. Yeah, Mox Hangman is up there too. But for me, that Iron Man match was crazy, dude. Yeah, I feel like that match really silenced a lot of MJF haters. Because after that, he's put on nothing but bangers, dude. Kevin, I heard that cage match was sick. Tranquilo versus Plana. That was back in 2021, y'all. I recorded the whole thing. What matches would I like to see at Full Gear? Honestly, they're probably gonna do MJF versus Samoa Joe at. Oh wait, no, that's Wrestle Dream, right? So for Full Gear, I would do. Damn, what would you do at Full Gear? Twitter feud of 2021. Who would you guys have MJF face at Full Gear? Because I'm assuming they're doing Roddy at Grand Slam, and then they're doing Joe at Wrestle Dream, or regardless, they're gonna do like either vice versa, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the order. But who's MJF facing at Full Gear though? Is what I'm wondering. Osprey Sammy at Wrestle Dream would be sick. I'm trying to think of who MJF can face at Full Gear. I have no idea. Oh, Smooth. That's actually not a bad choice. You finish the trilogy and Adam Cole does it? I can see it happening. Kyle O'Reilly is actually a good shout. Orange Cassidy is a good shout as well. But I don't know, because I don't think Tony Khan's going to want to do face versus face. But you never know. AJ Lee will fight Paige for the title. And in all caps, he says. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Smooth. I think you're right, actually. I think they're going to do MJF versus Hangman at some point. I really don't care who wins the feud between Hangman and Swerve, because frankly, it's like I feel like both need to win. I feel like Swerve needs it more though. But this is what happens when you book like dream matches, you know what I mean? So I'm not like one of those people who says, "Oh, this person has to win." Like, nah, man, someone's gonna win. Someone's gonna win. Someone's gonna lose. Like, just accept it. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you get dream matches, y'all. Swerve versus MJF at Wrestle Dream because Swerve is from Seattle. Ooh, good point, actually. Because what? Didn't Hangman win his feud against Moxley? I feel like Swerve has lost every feud he's been in lately. But he's still keeping momentum somehow. Well, because he's just that good, so... Like I said, I don't care who wins or loses. I just feel like, both need to win, but I'm not going to complain. Zack Sabre versus Danielson. Zack Sabre is busy, right? The day of Wrestle Dream. Is he one of the people who's busy? Because I know like a lot of the New Japan roster. Faces win the feuds eventually. Not if you're Roman Reigns. That guy has literally beaten the whole roster. Sonata versus Joe. That would actually be good. Satnam Singh versus MJF. Whose house? Yo, Prince Nana dancing to to Swerve's theme. That shit goes hard. Yeah, Swerve, when I drive. Yeah, Swerve, when I drive. To me, you lost your mind. I can't believe WWE was doing nothing with Swerve, bro. And then they actually wanted him to get out of his contract so he could rejoin Hit Row. Yeah, Swerve is a crazy good talent. His upside is super high. He has a high ceiling. You know what I was thinking about? Like, if you think about it, WWE and AEW basically traded Cody and Adam Cole. Because, Cody just went and he main evented WrestleMania this year, and then Adam Cole, like, main evented All In. And I feel it was like for the betterment of both, where they're at in their career right now. Like if you look at it as a direct trade, I feel like both sides came out pretty well. Adam Cole's doing the best work he's done in years, bro. Like he needed a change. Keith Lee. Oh, I forgot about Keith Lee. Yeah, I hope he's on Collision. Yeah, I thought Orange Cassidy was like under 30 when AEW started. He's actually like what, 40? Someone said Bearcat. Kevin, that does not surprise me. Do you guys really think that Mercedes is gonna sign like full time with AEW? Because I'm thinking she's not, but who knows? Maybe Tony Khan will invest like his CM Punk money with into Mercedes. Mercedes and Edge, I think, is who he's gonna replace Punk with. Sean Ross Sapp said that Edge is most likely heading to AEW. Will Ospreay too, yeah. But that's like until January, right? So yeah, Tony Khan's gonna add Will, Edge, and maybe Mercedes full time. I mean, Mercedes is gonna wrestle a few matches with them, but you know what? Sean Ross Sapp is making it seem like she is signing like full time. So yeah, I don't like Edge. I'm sorry, but it's like inevitable at this point that he's joining. You know what? If yo, what's up, Marco? You know what? If Mercedes, if Tony Khan manages to actually sign Mercedes like to an all elite contract, then honestly, like that more than makes up for like that's more than a good replacement for CM Punk. Honestly. Because the women's division needs a star on the level of Mercedes. She's legit one of the best women's wrestlers in the world, dude. Like imagine her versus Jamie Hayter, her versus Toni Storm, versus Riho, versus Sheeta, versus Jade, versus Statlander. You know, those are all big dream matches, you know what I mean? So when do I think Swerve is going to win the AEW World title? It better be within the next 2 years, is what I'm saying. Oh yeah, and Thunder Rosa. Sorry, I forgot about her because she's injured, but apparently she's actually really back. Really close to returning. Really back. She's really close to returning, so yeah, Mercedes versus Thunder Rosa would actually be insane. Kevin, I'm saying, bro, WWE had all this talent and never had them wrestle. To be fair, though, Tony Khan has done the same with some talent in that he's lost. Like he wasted a lot of dream feuds with Cody. I think with Punk it's different because Punk was out for like what, almost the whole year, if you add everything up. The boss is all elite. Yep. Rip Wardlow's push. You know what? I had hoped that the creative team of Collision could have rehabbed what's it called, Wardlow, and I think they can still do it. I trust in Bryan Danielson. I think Danielson and Punk are both great minds when it comes to wrestling. I mean, Punk did well with Bullet Club Gold and Ricky Starks, so. Yeah, Tidious Toad made a good point that people in AEW get injured, and then the storylines just stop. They get put on hold, and Tony Khan has a hard time adapting when someone gets injured or something. Like to the point where it's detrimental. Like he waited on Chris Statlander to come back so she could be the one to beat Jade Cargill. It still made for a great moment, but I don't know if you guys remember when Jade was champion, like a lot of people were getting tired of it. Tony Khan struggles when it comes to like coming up with a new plan. He just sticks to his plan. Sometimes for the worst. Dragunov. Yeah, that'd be a good get. Wardlow. At this point, I don't know, man. I don't think Wardlow is do you guys think Wardlow is still salvageable? Isn't it crazy, guys, how Shibata basically became like an AEW talent? Ooh, clean. Ooh, okay, sorry guys. Yeah, I remember people were saying that MJF was one of those wrestlers who was never supposed to turn face. Nah, they were wrong. MJF has like literally the #1 babyface in the company. MJF is like, honestly, MJF might be the biggest star in AEW right now. Yeah, he's literally like nuclear hot right now. Crowds love him. I think it was his own choice to come back as a heel last year when he returned. But this time, yeah, he just couldn't fight it, you know what I mean? Yeah, Miz would never be cheered the way that MJF is being cheered right now. Let's be honest. Mrs. Great Value Brand. y'all are so crazy. Do I skate in real life? I'd say I used to, but you know what I used to do? I used to be the guy who would like with the camera. So I would ride on the board and record all like my other friends who were like doing the tricks and shit. But yeah, like skate culture. Skate culture always been a part of. I've always been a part of it. The kangaroo kick. Starks has to be the one to take the title from MJF. Honestly, Starks is a good choice. What's next for Ricky? What is next for Ricky Starks? Damn, I'm trying to... What would you guys do for Ricky Starks? Because he's on Collision, right? Sage says, still trying to learn to ollie. Skating is fun, though. It's super fun. Even if you just cruise, man. But keep it up, you'll get it. You'll get it. Tedious Toad says, glad you're sounding better, Tranq. I have a theory that AEW's quality can be correlated to your output of videos. Absolutely. I appreciate the kind words. But yeah, I agree with that actually. If AEW is thriving, then yeah, I want to make more videos on it, obviously. Despite the past week, you know, with all the Punk drama, they're doing good, so... Ricky versus Darby program would be good, actually. Ricky versus Christian. Does Ricky have a... Someone check on Ricky's dad. Darby versus MJF at Full Gear. It would be the 2-year anniversary, right? Honestly, that would be a sick feud, but they're both face. So I wouldn't do it only because I feel like the fans would, if you put Darby in that situation, I feel like the fans would start to boo him, even though he's like... Honestly, guys, Darby Allin is one of the best wrestlers in the world. I stand by that statement. That guy does not miss. But I was going to say, nah, don't put him in a feud with MJF right now, because he's going to get booed. Just because the fans love MJF that much, not because of anything with him. When am I going to make a Swerve video? That's a good question. You know when? I think once he wins his first singles title, I'll make a video. Cornette versus Russo. Not gonna lie, I actually want to see that shit happen. A fight to the death. Bro. Omega versus MJF. Who do fans love more? Ooh, right now, I think it's tied. The AEW fanbase loves Kenny Omega, bro. But MJF is like the most popular guy right now. I think it would be an even split. I don't think either guy would get booed. Moxley's for sure gonna show up in like fucking, I don't know, like, what's a random country? Moxley in Belgium with that title. Yeah, literally. Let's go Kenny MJF. That's literally what it would be. 50-50 split. Full Gear's gonna be in LA, right? That crowd's gonna be crazy. I just hope, like I said, I hope we get... Like, I hope Jay White finally gets a pay-per-view singles match. Because, so far he hasn't been in a singles match at a pay-per-view. And there's been how many pay-per-views since his debut? I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, like, no. I'm just saying I'm hopeful that he gets a singles match. Mox shows up in Russia. Low-key, Bullet Club Gold holding Jay White back. I disagree. I think it's a good, it was a good way to introduce Jay White to, like, an American TV audience. I know he had already appeared with AEW before, but, like, as an actual main character on AEW, I think they're doing fantastic work. So, I disagree with that, but you're entitled to your opinion. I think Bullet Club Gold are killing it. And I would love for all of them to hold titles at the same time. Hardblade. Better than Jay White. True. Yeah, Daniel Garcia. He needs bring him to Collision. I think Brian can do some good stuff with him. Hell no, not Jericho. Anytime I see Jericho's name, y'all, I'm just like, oh, like, just kills the vibe completely. Can go back here? Oh no, I can. They're selling mini card blades? Wait, are they actually? Jericho doing guns up. That would suck. Yeah, the guns are funny, bro. That's what I'm telling you, I love Bullet Club Gold. Oh shit. Yo, I'm gonna buy a card blade then, if that's... Who wouldn't want their own miniature card blade? You know what stinks about the about Punk? The worst part about Punk no longer banning people from Collision is that Jericho can now show up on Collision. Sorry. And that's totally gonna kill the vibe. Ooh. Juice Robinson might be the funniest wrestler of all time, bro. That guy is so crazy. Every time I see him, he just makes me laugh, bro. Like, he could literally just be standing there, bro. And I'll fucking be laughing so hard. Like, Juice is crazy. He's another guy who, when AEW first signed him, because I wasn't that big on him in, when he was in New Japan, you know what I mean? I thought he was decent. But, I thought he was decent, but I never really thought he was anything special, if I'm being honest. But yeah, since this Bullet Club Gold thing, dude, Juice Robinson, MVP, bro. Funniest guy in wrestling. And yeah, I've seen the memes like of the Tony Storm Juice Robinson household, like how crazy it must be. That shit's funny. I like how both of their characters are unhinged. Imagine when they finally like you think they'll ever actually cross over on TV? I think that'd be pretty cool. It doesn't have to be permanent, but like just for like maybe a segment or a match. The Guns have one of the coolest entrances for sure. Many Men. I'm still wanting for Many Men to be their permanent theme. I'm glad that Bullet Club Gold are like staying a Collision exclusive. I mean, I'm sure they'll be on Dynamite every now and then, but like Collision is their home. You know what I mean? I'm glad that Collision is still keeping like certain wrestlers as like almost exclusives, I would say. Oh! Many men. Many men. The sick synth song. What's that? Corner, corner joining Bullet Club Gold. I laugh when people call Edge that his name's gonna be Corner in the AEW instead of Edge. I love that shit. uh, Wish death upon me. Yo, that song just goes so hard, bro. Like, Tony Khan needs to license it forever. Trapped Headstrong. That reminds me of Legends of Wrestling, the video game. Because that song was in the game. That's a good song. Yeah, one of the best 50 Cent songs for sure. Yeah, true, but I mean, I don't think it could be more expensive than the Final Countdown. I think that's the most expensive song that Tony Khan has licensed. And I think that's only going to be for pay-per-views, honestly. Next strong. Fucking Roderick Strong. Ah, okay. Oh, true, he got Metallica for All In for Sting as well. Tony Khan has licensed some pretty big music, y'all. Like, that's one thing that I love about AEW over WWE. WWE is so, like, stingy when it comes to licensed music, you know what I mean? Tony Khan makes it happen. The fact that he gave the Guns at least one entrance with licensed music. No wonder everybody loves Tony Khan, bro. Like, that's what I've been hearing a lot, you know what I mean? That a lot of the majority of the roster would go to war for Tony Khan, bro. Which is why when yeah, even Saraya, like, what the hell? Feel like I'm in LSD time loop with this game. My bad. Yeah, Mikey Ruckus also makes better music than like, even AEW's in-house music is better than WWE's in-house music too. Mikey Ruckus can make a banger, bro. More RVD, please. I think we'll see RVD again. I don't know if he'll ever be fully all elite, but we'll see. Could be wrong. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. The only reason why Young Bucks use that song is because I think their dad wrote it. The Super Kick Party one. Yeah, I think they should just use Carry On Wayward Son, like, permanently. I know that's like the trios thing, but yeah. Many, 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 many men wish death upon me. I agree, Coco, that they need... You know, yeah, that AEW has no problem licensing music for entrances, but they need to license music for, like, the actual, you know, pay-per-view soundtrack. Because that makes a huge difference. Do you guys remember... Part of why I think All Out 2021... was such like, yet another reason. I know, here I go again talking about All Out 2021. Do you guys remember they had a licensed song, I think by who? Let me see. I'm trying to find out. Let me open my Spotify. Champion Sound by Cypress Hill. Y'all remember that? That shit went hard. I was like, damn, like AEW finally licensing music. It felt like a... Because I think up to that point, they hadn't done it. They hadn't licensed the song. Yeah, Smooth. I know you know what I'm talking about. They need to license music for pay-per-views, bro. Whether it's, you know, like the throwback, Ruthless Aggression, like new metal type music, or something like they did for All Out 2021, like some classic hip hop. Yeah, they did get Bush for the pre-show for All In, but you know what's weird is that they never used it up until the day of the show. So when the song played, I was like, what the hell? Why didn't they? They should have gotten it like for promotional purposes. You know what I mean? I don't know, guys. I've just accepted that things will never be. Me personally, I speak for myself. I know y'all disagree, but wrestling will never be as peak for me as All Out 2021. I fear. That was the peak of my fandom. I'll never be as hyped as that night again for wrestling. I agree, Linus. It was beautiful fan service, beautiful wrestling. Smooth said jump in the water. I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I can. That's all that happens. Bro, there's not even any water physics. I can't blame them. Guys, this is actually an independent game. I'm surprised because it looks pretty AAA, if you ask me. Like, it looks like a major studio made it. It's a pretty good game, y'all. If y'all are into skateboarding. Until Skate 4 comes out. My Way by Limp Bizkit is basically, like, the greatest song of all time to wrestling fans. Cobra Kai, I hope you're right. But as of right now, I have accepted that I'll never be as happy as a wrestling fan as All Out 2021. And that's okay. I can be wrong. I could be wrong, but it's going to take something massive. You know what I mean? Yeah, Smooth. Linus, I believe people are saying that if Edge does join AEW, or sorry, if Corner joins AEW, that yeah, he can use his iconic theme because it's a license. You know, WWE doesn't own it. So yeah, that's what's been speculated. No one has said for sure, but it's basically like Punk with Cult of Personality. You know what I mean? Like, every company just licensed it for him. Kevin, I agree. When Mercedes finally left WWE, I think all true wrestling fans were happy because I think we all knew she wasn't happy there for years, bro. Like, so when she finally left, it was like, hell yeah, good for you. Like, go prove them wrong, and she has, bro. That's why I think at All In next year she'll be in the title match, no doubt. No freaking doubt. Well, barring any injuries, right? God forbid, but anyone leaving the Fed is a W. Is a W. Sorry. Yeah, I agree. Smooth. Trinity is killing it in Impact. Yeah, I've heard. I don't watch Impact. I'm not gonna lie, guys. If somehow CM Punk joins Impact, I'm gonna start watching that shit every week. But only Impact. Well, maybe WWE. Nah, not WWE. What happened to Keith Lee? I don't know, man. I don't want to speculate on Keith Lee because, like, I know in the past when he missed a lot of time with WWE, right? Like, it was very serious. So, if anything, I just hope he's okay. You know what I mean? Some things are bigger than wrestling, as we have seen. You guys are great. EC3 recruiting CM Punk to NWA. I did see that. That's why I was laughing. Did you guys see the report though of that Impact is gonna up their production quality? Who knows, man? I mean, more wrestling is good. I'm personally not gonna watch Impact, honestly, unless they pull off like the craziest shit ever and sign CM Punk. I would watch then, but more options for wrestlers is good. Obviously, they're not like they're not the size of AEW and WWE, obviously, but I don't see reports. I heard them from Tranquilo Club. Smooth, you wild. Speedball. I agree that Mike Bailey is good. 130 to 140K a week is actually pretty good, y'all. For the network that they're on, I think that's actually really good. Honestly, if they were to sign Punk, I think they could get like 300K. Maybe I'm just being optimistic, but... Because if Punk continues wrestling, of course I would way rather see him in Impact than the Fed, obviously. Can you guys believe that at one point NWA had what? Ricky Starks, Eddie Kingston, LA Knight. Isn't that crazy? Punk versus Miz. Don't even put that into the universe, bro. But you already know what's gonna happen if he joins WWE. Impact with Omega was doing 250K just on Twitch. That's crazy, bro. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that Thunder Rosa literally came into AEW as NWA Women's Champion. Dude, that was actually really cool. I think that's the first crossover that AEW ever did, right? And then they started crossing over with everybody, and then New Japan finally happened. That was so sick. I faced your brother. To the Miz. You're just a less famous MJF. Kenny and Impact, yeah, that shit just feels like a fever dream at this point. You know what Kenny reminds me of now? He reminds me of Shawn Michaels, like as far as like his placement on the card. Shawn Michaels during the Ruthless Aggression era, you know what I mean? Like having all the dream matches with all the young talent and stuff. Dwayne Wade to the Caps. Kenny to GCW is real hoops. Hell no. Punk in GCW, I feel like he would hate everybody at GCW, but I could be wrong. I feel like he would get in a fight at GCW, like on his first night, bro. Matt Cardona in AEW, it didn't work. He hadn't found his character that he has now. Kenny and CMLL, that would be sick. Punk will get stabbed at GCW. Oh shit, y'all are crazy. Nah, but yeah, I feel like he would. Nick Gage would legitimately try to kill CM Punk, I think. That shit's crazy, bro. I do not want to see Punk there. Get my boy out of there. Damn, I'm surprised we still have people popping in. That's what's up, yo. Do I feel bad that Nick Aldis didn't get on the card at All In? Nah. He's not compelling at all to me. Not in 2023 at least. Someone says, I think Nick Gage will like Punk low-key. I don't know, man. I think Nick Gage would try to stab him. Like many of you are saying. Do I remember Cody in Impact? Yes, I do. And you know what? I was watching I saw that episode live, like I was watching Impact that day. I'm gonna be honest, Cody without the Bullet Club would have probably never gone anywhere. He would have not been the star he is now. Him joining Bullet Club changed everything. Yeah, Cody needed Bullet Club. What do I think about Cody thinking he owns All In? I saw that. He said he was sad, right? Or something like that. That he doesn't own it. You know why I think he's bothered by it? Cause well, obviously it was his obviously because him and the Young Bucks came up with the idea, right? But it's cause his apparently his sister came up with the name All In, so I think that's also why he's bothered by it. I think if like the Young Bucks would have came up with the name, he wouldn't be as bothered by it. But like the fact that his sister came up with the name, I think that's why he's like bothered by it. But hey, Cody, I mean, you know what to do, bro. Leave the Fed and come back home and finish the real story and win the AEW World Title, bro, as a heel. Imagine Cody coming back as a heel and talking about how much he loved WWE. That would actually be funny, I'm not gonna lie. That'd be funny heel work. Yeah, I don't think he's leaving WWE either. I'm just, what's it called? Coping. Just getting jokes off, really. I think it's highly unlikely that he ever leaves at this point. A Fed merchant character. He's basically going to be a Fauna Productions circa 2021. Yo, what time is it? Many, 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 many men. Yeah, I think that's what he would do too. So what do y'all say? Stream on Saturday or what? We'll see. We'll see how much Collision changes. We'll see if people return, if people get pushes. Here's hoping we get Roosh. Here's hoping Ricky keeps getting pushed. Here's hoping Malachi Black can finally get a singles run. And here's hoping that Danielson works some magic, y'all. Plana Club stream. But alright, y'all, I'm gonna call it a night. I'll see you on Saturday. Thanks for coming through, y'all. I appreciate it. We'll see how Collision changes or doesn't change on Saturday, and then we'll talk about it here. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Follow that, my friends. Plana versus Tranq when? Tonight. Nah, just kidding. Good night, my friends. Peace.